Well, before we do play our first ever games in charge of Leicester City, just a recap of the rules of this save. We've got 5 years, 5 seasons in fact, to win the Premier League title. At the moment, we're in the Championship, so if we could get promoted first time of asking, that would be absolutely brilliant. Hello, welcome to part 2 of the King Power Project, and coming up in today's episode, we do have our first Championship games in charge of Leicester City, which will be against Blackburn and Swansea. So, since the last episode, not much has happened. We've done a bit of transfer business. We sold a couple players, probably mainly loans. We've actually sold a couple players. A couple players. So Asmir Begovic has gone out on loan to Sarajevo on loan for the season just to get some game time, because what's the point of him staying on the bench? Hamza Chowdhury has joined Wolves for £8.5 million. Yeah, I mean, he's never going to get anywhere near the team. We have plenty of midfielders that we have signed a midfielder. I'll get to him in a minute. Ben Nelson, our young centre-back, has gone out on loan to Wigan just to get some game time and hopefully come back a better player alongside Casey McAtee. He's gone out on loan to get some game time. Maybe there's arguments he could be in the first team, but he's not. And same with McAtee. Rania Marshall has also gone out on loan to get some game time because they both got decent potential alongside Nelson. And similar to Sammy Braybrook, a little bit further down the pecking order, but he's gone out on loan to Bradford to get some much needed game time. We have said goodbye to Amani Richards. He was one of our youngsters. He wasn't. I don't think he was ever going to reach his potential. So we sold him to Leeds United for 350k. That's all the transfers outs we've done with so far. We've still got a bit of time before the transfer window shuts, but at the moment we have just signed one player. That is Abdullah Bar. He's a Mauritian and centre mid, 2.5 stars of current ability, 5-star potential. Good Championship player, potentially Premier League. He comes in on loan from Sunderland, who I believe are in the Premier League. So I don't think that's a bad signing. It's not really. It is sort of a position we needed, but I'm not sure how much game time he is going to get. But before we do jump into our first game, just a recap of the season preview. We should go up first time of asking. Obviously, as you can see, this is the updated 25 to 26, the August update from, I think it's FM Insider or FM Scout on the Steam Workshop. So make sure you check that out if you want the updated squad. So we are predicted to finish first, so we should tear up this thing. The squad is pretty much the same as how we found it, apart from a few players gone out on loan and one player coming in. Don't need to know about that. I know how to play the game. I'm not silly. Right, so the lineup will be Hermansen in goal. I have changed the tactical positioning to how I think we're going to do well as. So we've got Hermansen in goal. Obviously, still at the club. Real life did go to West Ham. He's only played one game, I believe, and hasn't done very well. We let 5 goals in on his debut. Wasn't a great start for him. So then we've got a back four of James Justin, Wout Faes, Yannick Vestergaard and Victor Christensen. Then we've got Samari at the base of the midfield. Then we've got Harry Winks and Wilfred Ndidi. This midfield, I'm not sure if it's going to be set in stone, but at the moment, this is what we're going to do. Then we've got Jordan Ayew on the right, D. Cordova-Reid on the left. Again, those wingers might chop and change. They might both go at the end of January. You never know. Then we've got Patson Daka up front. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully try and get a decent win. If we can get a win, it'd be great to start on the season off well. But obviously, if we don't, we've still got 45 games left to go. But a win would be absolutely wonderful. We don't have to do all this again, do we? We do key highlights. Let's speed up the game a bit more. I think that should be fine. The camera's all wrong. It's all wrong. No. Right, camera height at the minimum, camera zoom at the minimum. This is what I usually have it on. We can always decrease the speed or up the speed if we have to, which at the moment, I think it's fine. I thought we did go 1-0 down for a split second, but I presume it was offside. I presume it is offside because there's no. The good thing about the championship, as well as the rest of the EFL and the lower league pyramid, there's no VAR, which is good because I absolutely hate VAR because at least we know that's offside. That's got to be offside. Leonard was clearly off, but here we are. We're doing well defensively. Cantwell hits the crossbar, and I think did it go over a corner? No, goal kick to Leicester. I mean, so far, first half hour, it's not been the best start, I must admit. Christensen whips in the corner. Vestergaard was at the back post, but couldn't quite get his header into the back of the net. It was on target, but just not enough power behind the ball. Justin plays the ball to Ayew, tries to find Ndidi, but he just was not quick enough. And well done Samari with a brilliant tackle. That is absolutely superb. Decalled over Reed. Now to Vestergaard. Come on, Samari, this is looking wonderful stuff. And Daka has picked up a knock. That's slightly worrying because I'm not sure who our backup striker is. I know we've got Mamadidi. He's definitely a striker. Maybe Fataru. I don't know what Fataru is. I think he's more of a right winger. Maybe Jordan Ayew can play up front if he needs to come off. But at the moment, he's looking fine and he's not in any danger of being substitutions of. And James Justin has put the ball into the back of the net for a brilliant start. I mean, it took us 40 minutes to get our first goal of the game, but we finally got there in the end. Indeed, with the header to James Justin, and absolute wallops it into the top right-hand corner. And at the moment, we're off to a flying start with Leicester, albeit it's only the first game and it's only 1-0, but still, it feels great to be in the lead. Christensen's injured. I presume we do have a left back on the bench again. I haven't learned the squad yet, so we do have a left back on the bench. So we will get on Luke Thomas. I think we will get off Patson Daka for. Let's get on Fataru, and we'll just put Ayew up front. That might be a position that we need another striker, I think, because realistically, I don't think Ayew's going to be playing up front, so we definitely need a second striker. Whether it's a good striker or not, I couldn't care less. But we definitely need a backup striker, whether that's an old guy or one with 5-star potential, which whether a championship club, I don't think we're going to be buying any 5-star potential players. Luke Thomas has got the throw, plays the ball to Harry Winks, deckled over Reed, has a chance to shoot. He does, he puts the ball into the back of the net, off the post and in to make it 2-0 to Leicester with 20 minutes left to play, and we are just cruising through. We are cruising through this game. This will be a great start if we can keep the clean sheet. And what start we are having. Root Face has got the ball now to Samari, finds Fataru on the right hand side. He crosses it but couldn't quite find a Leicester player in the box, but it does fall to Winks. Now Face in the back. No, that's a poor pass. That is a very bad pass. And Justin, I think Fataru's got himself sent off. What a silly boy. He's only just come on. Now what do we do here? I suppose Decor to Reed goes out on the left. Mamadidi is going to come on for what's his name, Samare, and he can play it out on the left. How good is Mamadidi? He's all right. He's not the best, but he's okay. And I think we will get off Ndidi for. Let's go on Abdullah Bar just to give him some game time, give him his debut, and I think that's probably all the substitutions we can do. No, we do have one more change. James Justin is absolutely shattered, so probably just give him another 5 minutes. Oh my god, what the hell was that? That was absolute atrocious defending. I thought Hermansen was going to try and claim that, but I don't think he even tried. So what did actually happen there? So Garrett headers it in, and Travis just gets ahead of Hermansen. That is just absolute stupid goalkeeper, that is, but I guess the good thing is at the moment we are still in the lead, albeit he has got the ball now to Hyam on the edge of the area. To Cantwell, well done Hermansen. Now can we just get the ball up outfield. Just get it away from the goal, please. Hermanson whips outfield, out wide to Thomas. No, I don't like Campbell must be offside. He's got to be off, I think he is. And it has been disallowed. That's brilliant. Brilliant, that is. But I am absolutely terrified in this last 5 minutes. Right. We are going to get off Justin. We don't have a right back on the bench. I guess we get on Aaron Suter, or Harry Suter, or Caleb. I think we'll. No, because Caleb, because what foot are you, Caleb? You are actually right. Let's get you on, Caleb Bacoli. I know you can't play right back. You're just going to have to suck it up for the last 3 minutes. Just play there, or else your transfer list is, I think. I think that's how it goes. And Hedges has put the ball into the back of net to make it 2-2. What is going on here? We were 2-0 up, albeit Fatu, who was this very silly man and got himself sent off almost pretty much straight away from coming on. I don't know how long he was actually on the pitch for. I think he was on the pitch for less than 20 minutes. So Colai has got the ball. D. Cordova Reed out on the right side. Are you in the middle? Tries to put the ball into the back of the net, but his header was just over the top of the crossbar. Are we going to get any more late opportunities? No, we don't. And our first game in charge of Leicester does end in a disappointing 2-2 draw. We were in the lead, but we blew it. We absolutely blew it. And it's all because of Fataru getting himself sent off. At least Christensen and Daka's injuries aren't too serious, but Fataru, you're a silly man. You're an absolute silly man. We will fine you half a week's wages. Oh, Simama's wanted by Fulham, is he? That's great. That's brilliant. That I don't want to sell him because I think he's a great player. We do have Lincoln City off camera in the Carabao Cup. I don't know what the board wants, so be competitive. If we can beat Lincoln, great. If we can go on the run in the Carabao Cup, that'd be absolutely fantastic. If we can win it, it's not really part of the plans, but that would also be absolutely fantastic, especially in the Championship. But hopefully we can bounce back to winning ways for a win against Swansea. We are through to the second round of the Carabao Cup after successfully beating Lincoln City 5-3 with the goals coming from Jordan Ayew, who got a hat-trick. Well, he only got 2 goals at first, but he got a hat-trick. Then Wilfred Ndidi with 1 goal and Stephanie Malverdini with a 95th minute goal, with rounding up all the goals in that game. So that does set us up nicely with a second round tie against Chester. It should be a fairly simple win, that. So I reckon we'll get to the third round, possibly the fourth round if we are lucky. So this is the lineup for our match against Swansea. It will be Hermanson in goal, a back four of Justin, Face, Vestergaard and Christensen, Samare, Ringson and Didi in the midfield. Then we've got Ayew on the right. We are trying to bring in the right ring, and that is brilliant. We have made a bid for him, 1 year contract, so hopefully he comes in to be a nice backup to Fataru, who I do imagine us playing in pretty much most games. Then we've got D. Cordova Reed on the left. Then we've got Patson Daka up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully try and get back to winning ways after that disappointing draw in the first game. So hopefully we can get our first win of the season against Swansea. So that should be quite nice. Hopefully no injuries, no red cards this game. Should be fairly simple second game, our first away game as well. So hopefully we can get the win today. Hopefully it's not going to take us back to the top, but if we can just stay in the playoffs throughout the whole season, that would be absolutely fantastic. But I do want to win the league this year. I do want to get promoted this year. There's no second chances. I don't really. Obviously, with us only having 5 seasons in charge of Leicester, we've got no choice but to get promoted first time of asking. And Zan for Potnick has put a ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to Swansea, and this is not a great start to the game at all. Not a great start in charge of Leicester, to be fair. One draw and a defeat so far, but hopefully we are having a lot of shots this game. 8 shots, none of them have been on target, so we are creating a few chances here and there, but we just need to be a bit more clinical, I think, and we just need to start pressing more. Winks, Samare, River, he's gonna bang it, but unfortunately does hit the crossbar. That's our best chance so far, but unfortunately was on target. If it was, most definitely finding that back of the net. So there is hope. Whether or not we can get the equaliser this half, no. Oh, Root's face does connect with the header, but unfortunately not on target. We had 10 shots that first half and still couldn't find the back of the net. None of them were on target. Swansea, however, they've only had 4 shots for on target. We've now had 11 shots. We've had our first shot on target. Get in there. Brilliant. After 12 shots. Finally. Fisher. Back to Tyrone. Can we possibly get the ball? Ronald has got the ball. Can we put the pressure on? This is not looking great. Well done, Hermanson. I mean, that should be fairly comfortable for him. Indeed, Ayew has got the ball. Come on. Decoy over Reed. Chests it down nicely. Decoy over Reed has actually picked up a knock, so we might potentially have to get him off. We'll give it another 5 minutes. Vestergaard. Indeed, this is looking very promising. Patson Daka. It's through a goal. And how the hell was he pitted wide? I do not know. Right, we will make a couple changes after this free kick. Hopefully it goes in. Look where the goalkeeper is standing. Plenty of space on the right-hand side of the goal. Vestergaard, why is he taking it? Vestergaard. If he scores it, yeah, fine. Which in this case he didn't, but why do we have a defender taking a free kick? He should be in the box, getting ready to go on the rebound, but he wasn't. Deagle Dover Reed is going to make way for Marvin Didi, and Didi is also going to make way for Abdullah Bar with half an hour left to play, still chasing the 1-0 deficit. Come on, lads. I feel like there is an equaliser in this game for us. I think we can definitely grab a goal. It's just that we are very slowly running out of time. Winks plays the ball to Ayew. Come on. He has the chance to cross it. He does. Couldn't find anyone in the box, but it does fall to Bar. Now to Vestergaard. Come on, Winks. Christensen. Lovely crossing opportunity. Goes short to Mamadidi. As Daka. Bar puts it over. He's a corner ball. Oh my god, how? How is it not 1-1 yet? How have we not got the equaliser? Christensen. Back post. Couldn't find face, but attacker with the strike. Oh my god, it's a decent save from the Swansea goalkeeper. Another corner. We are knocking on the door. We're creating chances galore. It's only a matter of time before we find the back of the net. Oh my god, Patson Daka. How many more chances do we need? We've had 17 shots thrown on target. We're seriously... I don't know what else there is left to do. I don't know what else we can do. But just to hope we get the equaliser. Samari is going to make way for Oliver Skip. And I think we will get off James Justin for Royo Koulibaly, who is our backup right back. I'm not sure whether he was in the first game. I presume he was carrying a bit of a knock. That's what I'm leaning towards. We've got 5 minutes left to play. Come on, please. Come on. I beg you. Koulibaly with the throw. Are you? Koulibaly. Bar to Winks. Come on. What the hell has he done there? What's Winks done there? He should have passed it pretty much straight away. Skip. Was he trying to chip the goalkeeper from inside the box? Is he having a laugh? Oliver Skip might have just cost us the game there. He might have just cost us a point. From trying to chip the ball from 18 yards out instead of trying to put his laces through it, but no. He says, oh, I might try and cheeky chip, but no, it just didn't work out. It didn't work, did it? Oliver Skip, you silly man. But that's unacceptable. We had, how many shots did we have in the end? 20 shots. Swansea 4 and still won the game. Our XG was 2.53. I'm absolutely I'm fuming. I am absolutely fuming. 1 point from the first 2 games. Oxford on top of the league. That's just... Oh, it's hideous. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. I just hope form picks up between now and the next episode. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably give it a bit of time. I kind of want to get this season done within the next 4 or 5 episodes. So I think what we'll do is we'll play through the whole of August and probably the whole of September. Then we'll come back for probably midway through October for our matches against Stoke and Norwich. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.